All right, so what we're gonna be doing today is first I'm gonna give out the coupon code, and then after that we're gonna talk about the new content that is in the game. Now I know it's a lot of new people because you know they having a collab right now, so a lot of new people join, and I know most of y'all probably don't know how to get there. So the first thing, you go here, or you could just click the bell icon right there, and then well if it pops up, then what you do is you click CD key, you click tap to enter, and you go here, and then you put in the key. I'm gonna have it in the description and the pinned comment as well, but if y'all wanted to type it out, it's V82Z1W6TC, and then when you click redeem, you'll get it. Already redeemed it, so it's not going to redeem for me. And then after that, you also get 300 gems for the anomaly issues that it was having. It was like having issues. It was crashing as well, like crash people also. So they gave some currency for that. And as you see, that got me almost up to like 8,000. I need more because well, look, I actually have enough by the time Ray come out. Right now, let's get into the actual new content that's in the game, which is anomaly interception. Now it's different from normal interception in a lot of ways. I'm gonna explain all the ways here, and let's get into it now. Basically, okay, so anomaly interception, right guys, you got 5 different ones, and you can challenge them all at any time you want. It's not like regular interception where you gotta like, oh, like look, today is the drill, tomorrow maybe the train, and the next day after that would be like, you know, it goes per reset. But this is you can battle it anytime. Anyone you want to battle, you can battle it. The thing is though that they do share the same attempts, which means you can't do 3 of intercept and then 3 of anomaly intercept. It's all connected in a one basis. So if you do 3 here, you can't do 3 in a regular one, right? Now the good thing about this is, as you can see like that each one has a different like element, and they also is weak to a different thing. Like obviously weakness water, and we also got, I know we got the mirror container, we got Indivilia, order harvester, and the Kraken. The Kraken, I know what team I'm using for that one. Now obviously let's be real, like she's not gonna be right here because I would not use this team for this. Obviously this team right here, the Kraken, I mean, what happened in solo raid? What did we use for solo raid? That's like, we all know what team would probably go for the Kraken. Is going to be mainly be the, well, most definitely going to be the summer team, right? Now we see why they released like these 2 characters right here, because they do damage to parts. That's where the Kraken is going to just be just like the solo raid, but just way harder, because I mean it's literally the hard content. Now we get why they released something like this, and why they're releasing the collab units the way they're releasing them, because they're probably going to be super strong against whatever this Indivilia don't like win. So that's probably why they released them in the first place, the way they released them. Right now, the thing about this is each one of these has all of this here. Well, what is all of this? This right here is so like custom locking equipment modification effect only once. It gives you so you can lock equipment stuff. That's good. I got 3 of those already. You get those automatically. You get 20 of these automatically. You need 200 of those, by the way. And you also get up from like the anomaly intercepting, the boxes that you always get, right? Which is basically either you get non-gear that you really not going to use, to be honest, that I just use to sell, or you get this right here, which is garbage that I use for fodder and I just put into other gear. Now the good things come from these 2 right here, these 2 things. Now let's go with this, because this one is a little bit more complicated, right? This basically gives you more of these. We getting more custom modules, we getting way more. So that way, because you know, with the regular interception, it's like a certain chance it drops. It's like, oh my gosh, whatever, right? This one is a way higher chance, basically. Like you get 30 all the way up to 58%, and the boxes is 28 all the way up to 65%, right? But like you get more. Let's say you somehow, because this stuff is actually pretty hard, somehow you beat it, and you can have a chance to gain 3, 2, or 1, right? Now the thing about this right here, why I say it's complicated, is because like it does drop gear. As you can see, it drops gear, right? It all, like they all drop gear. It's going to be at a higher chance the higher you go, just like regular interception. But this actually drops the specific gear, that specific gear piece, and also it doesn't have the farther gear in it where it has no manufacturer at all, right? Now if we look at the probability here, as you can see, it drops the piece for each manufacturer in the game. We got the Elysion, the Missilis, Terra, or Tetra, however you want to pronounce it. Pilgrim, and then I think this is Anomaly right here, right? Yeah, Anomaly. And it's all for attack. And then we also have one for defense and support. Now, the way that this works, to be honest, is basically to help you grind more gear so that way you can actually get stronger and then beat things like this in the future, right? Because let's say you needed let's say right here, right? You needed some boots. You needed boots for, I don't know, let's say you need a Pilgrim boots for Modernia, right? Which I really do need, guys. You go here, you grind this, you get the 3 that you can get. And I do want to see one thing, yeah, because it's ×1 every time, right? You get the 3 that you can get, and then you have a chance of getting the boots from a manufacturer and hoping that the boots are a Pilgrim unit. The only thing is you still playing kind of iffy. I think actually I only did it once, so I got to see again because it doesn't exactly state how they drop, right? It says the probability of them being one of these. So what I'm guessing is that each one will drop, but it's a probability of it being one of these out of each ones, right? And the thing about this is it's actually pretty good. It's super good. This is one of the biggest content updates that I ever seen since I started playing Nikke. I don't know if it was one's bigger before this. Me personally, I think this is one of the biggest ones because you literally now can just grind for the manufacturer gear that you want, that you know you need. And like you don't have to worry about, oh dang it, I got my 5th Pilgrim defense chest that I don't need because I don't have that many Pilgrims that use defense. There's only 2 in the game that I have, okay? It's Noah or whatever her name is, and it's Crown. Crown already maxed out. I don't need to worry about that. Noah ain't, and I ain't maxing her out right now. I really could care less about that. But like my bad. I'm sorry. It hurts me. It hurts me deeply, as you can see, because they play with my soul sometimes with that, man. I swear they play with my soul. But anyway. And obviously this one right here, right? Now, this one doesn't give you any gear at all. Remember, you only got 4 pieces, but you got 5 bosses. So it's like, as you see when I clicked on it, you get this. You get these, right? You get these. It's literally for grinding custom art. It's nothing else. But the thing about it is you got to get 100 of these to be able to get one of those, though. That's the only thing. Because if you look at it, I mean, so let's say that if you can get level 9, you probably can get 1, 3, 6, 9. Yeah, that give you 100 like each day if you can beat level 9 easily, right? So I say if you really trying to get like, you know, get up there and try to get a lot of these, you'll probably just want to run this. You also get 2 of those, and then this is still staying the same. But other than that, everything else when it comes to this is just this. I mean, you don't have to worry about, oh my gosh, I got 100 of those. You have a certain percentage of getting this, and it's going to be one of those gears out of one of those. As long as there's the boots, you'll be good. Like, you need boots, you just grind until you're able to get the attack boot that you need for the Pilgrim. If you need freaking helmets, you do the same here. Same exact thing. If you need, I don't know, you need the body armor, the gloves, you do the same thing there. So basically, what you're doing here is you're not expected to beat it, okay? You're expected to get in here, fight it, get to as far as you can get the gear that you need so you can improve your character so that way you can go even harder, and obviously add characters that you're probably gonna have later on down in the line to get harder. Now, there's one extra thing that is different from the Anomaly Intercept, and I'm gonna show this right now, obviously. So regular intercept, right? Regular intercept, you go here, you go in, you already maxed out the 20. You're above 20. Now, I can't remember. Actually, no, I can remember. Because if I do this right here, let's say I didn't want Modernia there for whatever reason. I gotta remember to put her back there, by the way. And I put, look, this fixed. It's fixed at 200. We're gonna cancel that because I don't want to save that. But like, that's fixed at 200. But when you in the Anomaly Intercept, the change is that you are not fixed. Like, if you, like, I'm 223, and if you're 223, okay, I make it, god dang it, but whatever. If you're 223, no, I'm just picking bad characters at this point. But if you're 223, you're gonna stay at 223. So let's say that you were level 401, you gonna be capped at 400. But if you're level 350, you're gonna stay 350 when you're fighting this. If you're level 200, you're gonna stay 200. You're level 100, you're gonna stay 100. And that's the difference. It doesn't have a fixed cap. It has a max cap, which means you just can't go past that cap. you will be the level you are. And yeah, so this is gonna be super hard for me. I can barely get past stage 1. Almost I almost can with the fire team that I have. So the thing about that is basically it means that when Ray come out, I mean, I'm putting her on the team and we're gonna be busting through. But anyway, other than that, I'm like maybe I'm gonna do little guys on these as well. Just make sure you subscribe so that way you stay tuned to it. Anyway, other than that, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe if you're new. My shoulder is itching, and I see you guys in the next video.